Hello students, our topic today our topic is inequality. A very important relation. This is that arithmetic mean. We know progression. Arithmetic mean is greater than geometric mean, and geometric mean is also greater than equal to sorry, harmonic mean. So we establish this result, and before establishing this result, I appeal to all of you. If you have not so far subscribed this channel, subscribe to get all such kind of videos. Subscribe this channel, and if you like, then like and share with your friends. And if you have any question, then ask me through comment. So let's start to establish this result. If we consider n positive quantities, consider n positive quantities quantities that which are we are taking x1, x2, x3 and up to xn. They are the n positive quantities. Then their arithmetic mean a denotes arithmetic mean will be equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 dot plus xn. The sum of all the positive quantities by n. This is the arithmetic mean denoted by a. Now the geometric mean is denoted by g. And this will be square root nth square root of the multiplication of all the positive quantities. x1 multiply x2 multiply x3 dot multiplication up to xn, its nth root, square root, nth root. And this is the geometric mean, and our harmonic mean h denotes the harmonic mean of the positive quantities. So the harmonic mean will be n by reciprocal of n by sum of the reciprocal of all the positive quantities. So this will be 1 by x1 plus 1 by x2 plus 1 by x3 and so on up to 1 by xn. So through we have to prove the result that a greater than equal to g and g greater than equal to h. We have to prove this result. So To establish result, we'll take another page. First, we consider that any is square of any square each. First, we consider any square is non-negative. Consider any square like we are taking two quantities x1 and x2. X1 minus x2 square must be non-negative. This must be greater than equal to 0, either equal to 0 or greater than 0. So from this we will get, we are taking root over x1 and root over x2. Then we will get, if we apply a minus b whole square formula, then we will get x1 plus x2 minus 2 root over x1 x2. This will get, this is equal to greater than equal to 0. Now if we rearrange this, then we will get x1 plus x2 by 2 greater than equal to x1 plus into x2 square root. So here you can look this, that for the quantity, two positive quantities, arithmetic mean is greater than geometric mean for two quantities. You can look, verify this. Now we will take two quantities in this form. So this is true. This we are getting true for n equal to 2 when we are taking two quantities. Now we will take in this form the two quantities x1 plus x2 by 2. This is the first quantity and this is the second quantity x3 plus x4 by 2. So this is the second quantity. There, this is first quantity, this is second quantity, and we will use this inequality relation. So what you will get? You will get if we put here, then it will be x1 plus x2 by 2 plus x3 plus x4 by 2 by 2 greater than equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 into x3 plus x4 by 2 and square root 1 by 2. So now by this relation we will have now we again write down, this will be, okay, write down this. If we take 1 by 2 common, this will be x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 by 2 greater than equal to, here we will get this is greater than equal to what? This is greater than equal to over x1 x2. So this is greater than equal to this is greater than equal to this. So this must be greater than equal to this. So now here again we will get root over by say the same relation x3 and x4. That square root 1 by 2. So from this we will get x1 multiply x2 multiply x3 multiply x4 to the power 1 by now 4. Here 1 by 2 is square root and there is also 1 square root. This is the 1 by 4th root. So now it is also we are getting that this result is true that arithmetic mean greater than equal to geometric mean for n is equal to 4. N is equal to 4 or 2 square, and we can establish in this same way this it will be true for 2 to the power cube in the same way, similar way 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5. So it is also already proved that it is true for n is equal to 2. So uh, we can at last found out that it is equal to 2 to the power p, where p belongs to natural number. P belongs to natural number, set of natural numbers. So now this is 2 for 2 to the power p, but if we take n is any number which is not a uh, not a uh, uh, number of power 2, then what will be the real? So we will take n is such a number which is which belongs to 2 to the power p minus 1 and 2 to the power p. N belongs to this inequality. Now we establish again this result. So what we will do for this? If this is we take that n belongs to 2 to the power p minus 1 greater than n less than n less than 2 to the power p, then we can take that we have taken n positive quantities x1 we have earlier taken x2 x3 and up to xn. So the p is greater than n. So we will take 2 to the power p minus m. We are taking this is equal to m. So we will take m number of geometric means. M number of geometric means or g. M number of geometric means or g. Then after taking this, we will again follow so here you can see that we will now we have proved the real for 2 to the power p. We have already proved. So for 2 to the power p, the real is now written in this two divisions. How? Like for 2 to the power p, we can write down x1, x2, x3 plus dot dot xn up to n elements we have taken, and the other m elements are same, all are equal to g. So these are m into g, m number of g. So here the total number of quantities are 2 to the power p. So in the below there will be 2 to the power p. Now it is greater than equal to It is true for this number 2 to the p we have proved. I have already proved. So we can I can write down x1 multiply x2 dot x8 multiply m to the power m g and square root of 1 by 2p 2 to the power p. So now what you will get the result here. So this is equal to n to the power a. I have write down the relation that this is this by n is equal to arithmetic mean a. So we can write down this is equal to n a and this is equal to mg and 2 to the power p is equal to n plus m. From this we will get the p is equal to n plus n. Now this is greater than equal to, here we will get, so this multiplication up to n is equal to g to the power n, since g is equal to nth root of this multiplication. So this will be g to the power n, and here I have written down, write down wrong. Here it will be, here it will be actually g mth m number of g, or g to the power m, because we have to multiply g up to m number. So this will be g to the power m. So this is gn and this is again g to the power m. Now 1 by 2 the p to the p is equal to 1 by n plus n. Now again we can now prove this, that the right hand side you can find out that it is equal to, here if you will take g, then it will be n plus m, and we will after all find out this is equal to g. Then what you will get, na plus mg is equal to ng plus mg. So we can cut down these both are equal and same sign. So we at last get na is equal to g, or sorry, greater than equal to. So a is greater than equal to g. If we cancel n from the both sides, then we will get n is equal to g. Now we have a relation this for all n. Yeah, if this is true for all n. So here we are finding that if we put p is equal to 0, 1, p is equal to, when we will put 1, then we will get this value, that this will be 1 belongs to n, belongs to 2. So for the value n, so it must be here, it must be equal to for 1 or 2. So n belongs to 1 and 2, and n is positive integer. So n must be equal to, n is a positive integer, and we have proved that this is true for n is equal to 2. So at least n is equal to 2, this is 2, we cannot take 1. For one quantity, this relation cannot be established. So we put p is equal to 2 at least. If we put p is equal to 2, then we will get 2 and here we will get 4. So n must be equal to 3. So in this way, for any n, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for any element, this relation is true. Now, on this relation, if we put, so we have established that arithmetic mean, we have established now arithmetic mean is greater than equal to geometric mean for any n. We have already established. So, for all n belonging to set of natural numbers. Now, if we take, so uh, in this layer we'll place for the positive quantities x1 we will put 1 by x1 the reciprocal of the quantity x1 for x2 we'll replace the reciprocal of the quantity x2 1 by x2 and in this way for xn will uh, replace 1 by xn. What will be the rate in this layer? From this layer we will get, so this will be 1 by x1 plus 1 by x2 and this is dot 1 by xn by n greater than equal to, there will be 1 by x1 into 1 by x2 and 1 by xn to the power 1 by n. So if we reverse the rate, then we will get n by reciprocal of all these terms 1 by x1 plus 1 by x2 plus dot 1 by x greater than equal to, we will get here after alternating the numerator and denominator, alternating the numerator and denominator, we will get x1. This will be changed. This will be less than equal to. You know this, that for any number 1 by 2 is greater than equal to 1 by greater than 1 by 3, then the reciprocals 2 must be less than 3. So in this way, this will be less than equal to, this will be less than equal to x1, x2 dot xn to the power 1 by n. So this is our harmonic harmonic mean and this is our geometric mean. So we are getting that harmonic mean is less than equal to geometric mean. So we have established this here any n all n. So we have the real. So this is our result. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe this channel and share with your friends. And of course, comment with any suggestion.